right, what is going on, everybody? My name is Scott Simpson. I'm a #1 best-selling author of a couple of books you can see behind me, Fox and the Mountain of Parable and Fox and the Mountain, Creating Your Path to Abundance. That is not why I'm here to talk today. I'm here to talk about something else. And before I talk about that next thing, I should also tell you that I'm the co-founder of FastBestseller.com, and you can check out the link in the description below if you want to see what that's all about. Basically, we just help you become a best-selling author very, very quickly. We also have some other cool stuff that's available at that site, free and paid. So go ahead and take a look by clicking the link in the description below. Okay? Do it. Today, I want to talk to you about how to become a best-selling author. I know, you're like, well, aren't you selling this at your website? Yes, I am. I'm selling the information, but today there are some basic steps that you can do to set yourself up, set yourself on the right path to achieving success with your book, and I'm going to share those things with you today. Okay? Great. Grant. All right, so the first thing that you need to know is that becoming a best-selling author is no longer as difficult as it was, say, in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, before you had Amazon. You know, when you were like, everybody was aiming for that New York Times #1 bestseller slot, and you had to sell like 250,000 books in order to get there. No, it's not that difficult anymore. Amazon.com has completely changed the playing field. Sure, if you want to go and get your New York Times bestseller, that's something completely different. But today I'm talking about just strictly getting the title of #1 bestselling author or bestselling author. It's very simple to do. And the reason that you want to have that title is because it brings credibility to your name and to your business. And that's a completely different video on its own, so I'm not going to get into that right now. For the sake of time, I just don't want to waste time. And here I am wasting time by rambling, but I'll stop right now. Here we go. The first thing that you need to do is get your book listed on Amazon. And obviously, if Amazon's not selling it, then you can't be a #1 bestselling author with Amazon. It makes sense. So make sure that your book is listed with Amazon. Make sure that your book is listed in the appropriate categories. Okay, now this is really the secret to everything, is making sure that your book is in a category that gets a lot of traffic, or that gets that places it in front of the people who are going to be reading it. And you can become a #1 bestselling author on Amazon completely, or you can become a #1 bestselling author on Amazon in your category. And I'll tell you, most of the people who are #1 bestselling authors or bestselling authors did so in their category. It wasn't because they made the top 100 or the top 10 on Amazon completely. So that would be a crazy amount of books that you have to sell in order to do that. No, I'm talking about how to do it simply and easily. Easily is a word. Yep, I got it. Okay, simply and easily through category placement. Once you have the appropriate category set up, it's all about sales. You need to come up with ways to sell books in a very short period of time in order to run yourself up the rankings. Okay, that's the way that it works, obviously. The more books that you sell in a shorter period of time, the more likely it is that you're going to become a bestseller. Amazon calculates their ranking system every single hour. If you can get all of your sales in 1 hour, realistically, you could become a #1 bestselling author in just 1 hour. So what you need to do is figure out how you can sell as many books as possible in as short a period of time as possible, and that's the way that you're going to become a best-selling author or #1 best-selling author. It's very simple. Now, if you're interested in learning about how to sell that many books, or how to sell enough books to become a best-selling author, that is where our program comes in. And that's when I want you to go to FastBestseller.com, get the free download, make sure you get on the subscription list so that way you can get all of our other freebies and free bonuses and things like that. And then we'll show you the product that we have. It's an absolutely great value right now, so go ahead and take a look at that, FastBestseller.com. You won't regret it, and I hope that you learned something here today. Obviously, I'm not here to just pitch stuff. I'm also here to provide value. I hope that you got some great value out of this by understanding category placement and timing with your book launch, timing with your bestseller campaign, as we like to call it. All right, folks, make sure you go to the website, fastbestseller.com. You're going to learn some great information there, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a fantastic day. Adios.